Hi, how you doing? I'm Brian Kadlecik. Hope you're having a good time already. Hope I'm not the opening act. Hey, I've come across some funny things in life, and I don't know. I think you might be able to identify with some of these things. But one of the things we go out and we drive around, and I swear everybody drives like it's NASCAR or something, or a video game, zipping in and out like it's a game. I mean, and they keep making these games more realistic by adding police and stuff. I know how they can make it more real. How about making it that when you wreck your car, an insurance agent shows up and you can't drive your car for 2 months while it gets fixed? I mean, or you wait a week for a rental car. How about going to court for reckless driving? Is that more realistic? Speaking of NASCAR, you know, they say that that's an acronym, but it's not. Does anybody know what the real name, how NASCAR got its name? Well, back in the day of the moonshine runners, there was a backwoods mechanic that was showing off his buddy, the car to his buddy, and his buddy said, "Ooh-wee, that's a NASCAR." Acronym my butt. And people, again, they're terrible drivers. People try to get away with everything. I mean, you see left-hand turns from the far right lane, right-hand turns from the left lane, tailgating, running red lights. I think when I wasn't looking, they changed the traffic laws. But with much research, I've found that a green light now means stop. A red light means go. And a yellow means go really fast. We go to Florida sometimes, and I swear they have the worst drivers. It's because they got drivers from all over the world. And most of them are on vacation. Mental vacation. Sunday drivers every day of the week, I tell you. It's like a melting pot of crazy drivers. Give me your sick, you're old, you're crazy drivers. People drive like zombies. The Walking Dead, we have the driving dead. Must find brains. Boy, that's an understatement. Find brains. Use them, don't eat them. Sunday drivers every day of the week, I tell you. I've got an Uncle Sid who's a terrible driver. I saw recently that his side of his car was all smashed in. He sideswiped something. I said, "Uncle Sid, do you know what happened? I mean, there had to be a noise, right? Didn't you hear something?" He said, "Yeah, I just kept going till it stopped." Now, Uncle Sid's given us some gems of wisdom like, if you can't fix it with a hammer, it must be an electrical problem. Time goes by so quick anymore. It creeps up on you like a bad pair of underwear. The difference between sane people and crazy people. Crazy people got caught. Have we come to the bottom of the gene pool in what we watch? I mean, reality shows? Are you kidding me? What do you get out of that? I don't understand. Well, I watch them to make me feel better about myself. I feel better without watching them. Those shows scare me. Those people scare me. Would you want someone in your face with a camera in what's supposed to be your personal daily life? They aren't even real reality. The shows are at least partly scripted. And whatever happened to regular TV seasons? I mean, mid-season finales. You got to be kidding. You don't know what's on anymore and when. How can you keep up with the show if you don't know when it's on? In the good old days in the 70s and 80s, you had a hard set schedule, and TV Guide would tell you that any changes. Now you have to check electronic schedules. You used to know the shows started in September and ended in June. Now your show can start in February and have a mid-season finale in March. In those series shows that operate like soap operas and nothing ever gets resolved. I mean, you watch for an hour and a new twist comes up. If you miss one episode, you're lost. Yeah, lost. That was one that it really ticked me off. And I stopped watching it because I'd miss one episode and I'm lost. Wonder how they got the name, huh? Have we bottomed out in the creativity pool for commercials too? They're getting stupider. We have so many stations, but there are more commercials on them. The later you get into a movie, the more commercials and the longer they get. It's crazy. Don't watch late night TV. It gets even worse. Also, you can tell the demographics of the people watching the program by the products that they're advertising. If you get AARP, walk-in tubs, and adult diapers, you know you're watching Matlock. What's really sad is when you're watching the Partridge Family and they advertise the same stuff, and you realize you just shifted demographics. How about loud commercials? Ever notice when commercials come on, they're louder than the show or the movie? Especially at night. You're watching along, and the sound is nice like this, and boom, they're selling something to you. The commercial comes on screaming about their product. Do you have erectile dysfunction? No, leave me alone. They get beat down by a commercial as if they don't have enough problems. I guess psychologists are studying these things and telling advertisers the psychology of buying. There are tons of tourism commercials, like this one. Want a real adventure on this vacation? Think Ohio, then think again. Think again about the vast expanses of land, north, south, east, west, that make up this great state. Beautiful fields and roads. In between our amusement parks. That's all we got. We are something special. Ohio. We're not Florida, but who is?